No call. Underneath, wide open is HARPOLD. She'll drop it. The lead is 1. It's 22-21. Tamaria Stanley. Nyla Patrizio also with 6. And for Eau Gallie, it is Natalie Allen with 7. MYLI HARPOLD with 5. Add 2 more to Jasmine Carter. She's got 4. And Hagee with 4. Stolen away again. Carter again. And that's a quick 4 right there. Stolen, 3 straight steals. And 6 points right out of the gate. Have you ever seen any? Comes Carter in the lane. Patrizio cuts her off. LHERISSE, back to LHERISSE. And Eau Gallie takes a 32-31 lead. Over to Allen. Back to HARPOLD, to LHERISSE for 3. Yes, indeed. 33. And LHERISSE puts them back on top, 35-34. HARPOLD steals it away. This has been the quarter up. Allen to Hagee. Kicks it out to HARPOLD for a long 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And it's 41-38 Eau Gallie. No good. Patrizio battles, but coming away with it is Natalie Allen. Down the floor, up, and in. And the Commodores are running. Hagee comes out with it. Natalie Allen, 114. Stewart in the corner to LHERISSE. HARPOLD wants the 3. She's been on the money all night, and she's money there. And the Commodores take the lead 51-50. Hey, everybody. Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. And the Commodores tonight get an unbelievable, stirring comeback victory here on the campus of Cocoa High School. They beat the Tigers 55-50, and we're here with 3 players tonight who all had significant contributions. But we only pick one player of the game, and tonight, our Pineapples player of the game tonight is sophomore MYLI HARPOLD. And MYLI, let me start with you. Clutch 3-point shooting tonight. You hit a couple of threes when this team was down and stepped up. Where does the confidence come from as a sophomore to take the shot in those situations?
During halftime, I was asking my assistant coach what I could do to fix my shot because it seemed off, and she said to just loosen up. So that's what I did. Loosened
up and stepped up and dropped them. Where do you get that long distance form from? Tell me about that.
I have no idea. I mean, probably. I have no idea.
Obviously, throughout the course of a broadcast, I will mispronounce your first name 20 million times. But let me make sure I get it right. ALAYNA, right? ALAYNA. Okay. All right, ALAYNA. You know, you struggled coming out of the gate tonight. Really, seemingly in that first quarter, you couldn't buy a bucket. I saw your dad talking to you at halftime. What changed for you? Because you caught fire in that second half.
I just knew that I had to pick it up for my team so that we could win this thing and pull it off. I just had to keep hustling.
I thought that would be the key in the second half. I really felt like if you got hot, this team would come back and win, and that is precisely what happened. For you, Miss Carter, tonight, you did the dirty work tonight. You got on the floor. You battled. That's a very physical basketball team tonight. You never backed down. Where does the physical nature for your game come from?
My physical game comes from, working out with my teammates. They always push me harder and hold me accountable for everything. And I know if I brought the energy, then they'll have my back. So that's where it came from.
You know, this is a team this year where much is expected. 7, now 8-5. Coming into the season or coming into, the Christmas break, and you all have done an outstanding job to this point. What needs to get better for this team to accomplish the goals that you set forth?
I think our communication, it's gotten a lot better, but I think it can use a little bit more work.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What do you really like about what your team is doing right now?
The energy and the trust in the team on and off the court.
Gotcha. And Jasmine, the final question for you. How much fun was it to come here tonight and get this win in an atmosphere? Listen, this place was electric tonight. How much fun was this?
It was really fun. I was telling them, if we want to tell everybody that we're coming for them. We got to win this game. And I was telling them before here, it's time to put it on them.
You definitely did. All right, now let's have some fun. Basketball. Christmas is coming. What do you want for Christmas? You get the big, if you were granted the big Christmas gift, what is it going to be?
Oh, shoot. Now I can't even think about it. To be honest.
You want me to come back to you?
No. A plane ticket and, like, extra money.
Where is this plane ticket to? Just an open it. Hawaii?
Yes.
All right, a plane. How about for you? What is the gift you want this Christmas?
Money.
Money. Gas money. Yeah, right? Gas money. Don't we all want that? We all want some gas money. How about for you, ma'am?
I would say money because, like, yeah.
And to spend quality time with my family, and yes, that. And my team.
The appropriate answer. Quality time with her family and her team. I'll take the money, too, by the way. Take the money. All right, ladies, thank you so much. Congratulations on an outstanding win for our Pineapples player of the game tonight, MYLI HARPOLD. And the other big contributors tonight, ALAYNA LHERISSE, right? And Jasmine Carter, right? I got it right. I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. Hey, everybody, Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. Coach LHERISSE here in his second season with the Commodores tonight picks up career win 22, and it may have been the most difficult tonight. Coach, what do you're down 7 at the half. What do you tell them at halftime? And then we're going to talk about the turn of events to start the third quarter.
The one theme we have this year, Alan, is compete. And I just told my girls to compete. We've been in these situations before, and when we compete and we play as a team, that's the result.
8 points off of inbound steals to start that third quarter. What did you do to confuse Coco there? Because it was 4 different types of plays. I think they had 2 different types of inbounds, and you covered them all.
Can't tell you my secrets, Alan, but let me tell you what. We work on our press. If you remember last season, I only had 8 girls. I didn't have a deep bench. So we weren't able to put pressure on teams because of fatigue and things like that. Right. Now I have a little bit of a deeper bench, and I can go into the tool bag and press every once in a while, and we've been working on it, and the girls, they did it.
I want to talk to you about that bench and the depth that you have. Our player of the game tonight is a sophomore, MYLI HARPOLD, who fired up clutch 3 after clutch 3 tonight and dropped them like it was her job. I asked her where she got the confidence, and she said at halftime she was told to find it, and she did. Talk about you as a head coach putting your trust in players like HARPOLD, who's just a sophomore.
I mean, as a coach, you have to have trust in your players. You have to. And I tell my girls every day, like, when I put them on the court, go do your thing. Right. I don't want you to hear my voice and just freak out. Play the game. I've taught them how to play the game. I'm not a play guy. Right. I'm just play basketball. Stay within our system and play ball.
I'll tell you what, this is impressive to watch you and this team develop. A lot of fun. Of course, I say the core 3, Hagee, your daughter LHERISSE, and Natalie Allen, always outstanding out here. But now you've got players around them. Obviously, the goal and expectations is always a district to move into the states. But how do you continue? What does this team need to do to continue to get better?
Just keep grinding. We just got to keep working. Every game we learn something, good and bad. And we want to remember more of the good things than we do the bad things. And we want to work on those and perfect. I mean, I'm all about fundamentals. We master the fundamentals and everything else handle itself.
I got to say I was impressed at the difference between MANNY LHERISSE in year 1 and MANNY LHERISSE in year 2. Last year, MANNY LHERISSE year 1. Listen, I'm never here to criticize the officials. I did that on the broadcast tonight. I did. I felt like it was way too lopsided. I'll take that heat. You don't have to comment on that. But the difference between you and last year, you seem to be a lot calmer and cooler and collected on that sideline. How did you come about making that change?
Honestly, my wife. No, honestly, I going back, and at the end of the season, you always reflect and you think about how the season went and how, you watch a video. And I've got a lot of great coaches in my corner. Chad Ansbaugh over at St. Cloud, Colin Turry at Mel now. I've got all these guys. I got my college, Chad Keller at Embry-Riddle. I've got all these guys in my corner, and we talk, and I see how they are. Chad at St. Cloud, like, that man is a saint. And last year, all I did was just watch him and like, man, how does he stay so calm? And I'm jumping like a lunatic up and down the sidelines. And so, just having mentors like that to, kind of bounce ideas off of, and just realizing that it is just a game, but when you put your confidence and trust in your players, you're fine.
It's impressive to watch, and you're going to see a lot of the Commodores coming up after Christmas. We've got their first 2 games coming out of the break, and I'm excited to watch and see how this team continues to develop and progress, because I think they're going to be presenting problems for a lot of teams coming down the stretch. For head coach Manny LHERISSE, I'm Alan Slaughterzinski for the Brevard Sports Network.